Ground ball to Gonzalez. He picks it up. Tosses it to
Here
first.
we're back at the top of the second inning.
Batter's out. Nice play, Gonzalez.
That was a ground out to third base over there. Mitchell not able to get on base. That was Anthony Mitchell grounding out quickly to start things off here in the top of the second inning. So Orange team still scoreless so far. In the top of the first inning, they went 1-2-3. So one out here in the top of the second inning. That ball bounces on the plate for ball number one. This is number 18, the right fielder, Michael Gilbo. Outside, ball number two. So Gilbo out in front, 2-0. Called strike one. The count goes now to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch taken, another strike call, and the count is even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count to Michael Gilbo. Let's see what McFarland gives him. Swung on, there's a grounder, picked up by McFarland for a second, bobbles it, now throws over to first in time for out number 2.
2 down. Steve O'Brien's up at bat.
Orange team not having much success so far, but of course it's still early. This game's scheduled to go 7 innings or 60 minutes, whichever one comes first. That brings up Steve O'Brien. Waiting for it, first pitch from McFarland, taken outside, ball number 1. Saw O'Brien play for the white team in wheelchair basketball for this past week. Here now with the orange team in wheelchair softball. Called strike one. Evens the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Inside, 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up to short. Over there to get it. Good catch over there that time.
Nice play.
So 3 up, 3 down for the orange team.
No runs.
Pop-up was caught over there at short. Milton Locklear able to go over and grab that one. So the red team still leads 1-0 here in this one. We head now to the bottom of the second inning.
Jesse Gonzalez.
Wheelchair softball. This is the championship game from Spokane Falls Community College, presented by the DeGasperis Family Foundation. Leading things off for the red team here in the bottom of the second inning is Jesse Gonzalez. Gonzalez playing third base today for the red team. Interesting to note, all we've seen are right-handed batters so far in this game. Not a single lefty yet. In fact, it seems to me that the majority of the batters here at the National Veterans Wheelchair Games have been right-handed.
And what a shocker. They walked Jesse.
And it's going to be an intentional walk to Jesse Gonzalez there.
On deck,
So Gonzalez, leadoff runner aboard for the red team. They already lead 1-0. That'll bring up James Millington. So they issue the intentional walk to Jesse Gonzalez. Here comes James Millington. Big batter at the plate. First pitch swinging, sharp grounder to third. Martinson's there to pick it up. Gets it caught underneath his chair, not able to get it up in time and throw over to first base. So a single for Millington. That puts 2 runners aboard and nobody out. Millington, first pitch swinging that time. Martinson with a good stop over there at third base, but he got it caught underneath his chair. By the time he finally got to it and picked it up, there was no chance to get Millington out at first base. So 2 runners aboard. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch swinging, line drive goes foul down the left field line. Roger Hanks up to the plate for the red team. He put a good rip on that one, but didn't stay in the field of play. So 0-1 the count to Hanks. Robert Burbank pitching for the orange team. The 0-1. Hopped up, that one's going foul. Martinson over there, but he can't get to it in time. And Hanks goes in the hole now, 0-2.
2 strikes.
Remember, here in wheelchair softball, you can strike out on a foul tip.
Men on first and second.
So with a 2-strike situation, you can't feel free to swing away and hope that you make contact thinking you can stay alive with a foul ball. It can't happen here. Swung on, that one's going foul.
Batter's out.
Hanks called out on strikes on the foul ball.
Jose Nieves up at bat.
So first strikeout of the game for Robert Burbank comes off of a foul ball from Roger Hanks. First out here in the bottom of the second inning. The red team still has 2 men aboard. Jesse Gonzalez is on second base. They intentionally walked him to start things off in this inning. And James Millington was able to get an infield single. He's at first. That brings up Jose Nieves. Number 00, right-handed batter. Looks like he has a little bit of a different approach to the plate here than what we saw from previous batters. Most of the batters we've seen have held the bat in their right hand and had a one-handed swing. At the moment, Jose Nieves, holding it with 2 hands, looks to have a more traditional hold of the bat. Swung on, there's a grounder to the pitcher. They throw over to third base. In time, they get the out on Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is out at
They tag him at third base, so good job by the orange team. They get the lead runner.
One is on first and second.
So Jose Nieves is aboard, but that's not going to count as a hit.
Leo Donlinger up at bat. Roderick Slaughter on deck.
So the red team had 2 runners on and 1 out, but Jose Gonzalez was tagged out at third base on the grounder from Jose Nieves. Fielder's choice, Nieves is on first base. That brings up Donlinger. First pitch outside for ball 1. Leo Donlinger up at the plate. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. There's a line drive that goes foul down the third base line. Evens the count now, 1-1. The 1-1, there's a grounder to short, picked up, plenty of time for Patton, goes to first in time for out number 3.
End of the inning.
So the red team gets a couple of runners aboard, but can't do anything about it. The orange team able to hold them, and we head to the top of the 3rd inning. The red team still leads 1-0. We'll be back in a moment here on xable.com.
For the orange team.